righty, well, hey, chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, fellows, and I would say indeed we are going to be showing you here a rather clever trick of sorts in Minecraft pertaining to naming, and of course, a most potentially quite dangerous bug of sorts.
Oh yes, a trick and some bugs, so open your lugs. That's English for ears, you see.
Thank you, Elmite.
Let's
without further ado, old chap.
Oh, are we? Right. So this trick involves villagers, yes?
That's right. Now, of course, this trick we're about to show you here, fellows, will allow you, in both multiplayer and single-player modes, to give names to your villagers. Now, of course, normally, that's quite difficult to do, because when you right-click a villager, of course, like the chap in here, you're trading with them by default, and so you can't actually name them unless you know what you're doing.
Ah, yeah, yes, indeed. Yes, I thought that. Did you like the nice little house I built?
It's like a cage, old chap. It's a prison, I say.
A cage, a lovely little house with some smoke on top and some lovely chestnuts burning inside?
That's a chimney, is it, old boy?
Yes, of course it is.
Right, let's go inside the cage, fellows.
Right, okay, yes.
Now, of course, here we have some villagers. Now, as I said, right-clicking one of these chaps like so will just open the trading window. Now, Buddy, do you have a name tag, old chap?
A name tag? I have, yes.
Thank you. If you mind, come on.
What do you do with it?
Hurry up, old boy.
Oh, there you are.
Thank you. Right, should I use this name tag normally, fellows? As you can see, it doesn't work. And also, I can't shift right-click him either. Normally, you can shift right-click certain things in Minecraft, but not with villagers, it seems.
Aha.
So, the question is, how do we do it, old chap?
Right, yes, so how do we do it then?
Well, if you speak with this white-coated insane chap here, you know, the asylum boy, you know.
Oh, yes, he manned him in the asylum.
That's right.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Yes. He said something.
I'm sure he did.
Right, what do I do?
Right-click him to commence the trading process.
Right-click, right. He's
Now-
offering me 25 pieces of paper for a... Oh, it's not too bad. 25 paper for an emerald.
Not too bad, old chap.
It's all your
If I
payments.
right-click him while Bertie's trading like so,
Yes.
there you go.
What? Bartholomew Oakingtonsworth or something.
That's right, Bartholomew Oakingtonsworth. As you can see, I named him because Bertie was talking to him. Now, you may have already known that trick, but I bet you didn't know this next one,
But
which
wait.
allows you to do it in single player.
Well, maybe it does, but I didn't know that.
Ah, well, there you go.
Bartholomew Oakingtonsworth by trading with one, and then your friend comes along and clicks him with something.
That's
and then
right.
What is he clicking with?
A name tag, of course, old
Oh, a
chap.
name tag, yes.
Your
yes.
friend can name villagers. Let's go next and do it in single player, as it were.
Single player.
Right, so here we are at the region of showing you... that door's glitched, old chap.
Yes, it's a glitch door. Look at that.
Well,
Half a door.
Yes, a couple of bugs there, I think.
Should be a horse behind it. Not
Yes.
those horse things, but they stick their heads over and then eat the things you give them, like carrots and things.
That's a good idea. We are, of course, here in Sir Creeplot's house, as you can see, videos. Now,
Sir Creeplot.
we're down here to show you a nether portal. This is quite a boring thing, you know.
Is it? Another portal. There we are. What are we here for?
We're here, of course, to show you how to name your villager in single player. But it's spawn a villager, would you, old chap?
A villager?
Yes, I'll
oh.
change to survival mode so we can do the trick.
What? Ready then?
Yes.
Right, hang on. There we are. One villager.
Right, good day, sir. How are you? Now, as you
He's
can
called
see,
Bertie Chap.
normally I can't name this fellow because I just trade with him. But should I go inside my nether portal and then right-click him, as you can see, hold on, there we go, old chap, it works, you know.
Aha, so for this trick, you get the old villager close to the portal.
That's
then
right.
Half go in, but half not in the portal, and then click in with the thing and it works.
But of course you have to be quite quick, you'll see, because when you're inside another portal, it will take you to the nether in about 2.5 seconds or thereabouts, so you will have to quickly jump in, name the chap, and jump back out again.
Ah, so if you're saying, just look at this trick, it's rather clever. I just stand here, then you look a fool because you'll be gone in the nether, it won't work.
You'll be in the portal and your friends will give you a chortle.
Yes, he will. Yes, so
Yes.
you've got to click in first. So, Bartholomew Oakingtonsworth. Does this mean then, with this thing, that you can change all your villagers' names to Bob, Sid, Harry, and...
Oh my God, old chap, what are you doing to me?
What happened?
I'll just go back to the...
What?
But
What's happening?
What's going on?
Stop this now.
This is total madness. No. Well, that was frightful, old chap. Oh, here we are again.
Yes, I looked after your things.
Oh, that's very nice of you.
So, as I was saying then,
Yes?
it would seem...
Oh, he's stuck in the ground now, old chap. But anyway, carry
Right, as
on.
I was saying, yes, you can name all your villagers, Bob, Sid, Harry, all the rest of it, and have them all round the village.
You can, old
You
chap.
could even name them Twit or other things, I suppose.
You could, I suppose, if you wish, but yes, fellows, if you want to name them in single player, use the portal trick as I just showed you, and if you happen to have a friend on a multiplayer server, you can also get your friend to help. Now, on the subject of multiplayer servers, we're going to show you next a nasty bug of sorts, you know.
Mid, have we got a bug to show you, and what's more, this bug, it could have terrible consequences.
I think so, Mike.
Yes.
Let's go up and show them. Right, you're game mode 0 now, old chap.
Game mode 0, so I can act like a hero.
Yes, well, anyway, now for this bug, as Bertie says, is actually quite dangerous. It can lead to duplications and all sorts of abuses of the game, but to do it, you'll need to be in survival mode, preferably. Now, of course, what happens is when Minecraft has a player in the game who has a bad connection, or shall we say, a bit of a laggy or perhaps high ping connection, it can sometimes time out the player if their connection drops for long enough.
Aha!
Now, when that happens, the Minecraft server is not programmed to boot the player straight away. You see, sometimes there's a bit of a delay, which allows us to exploit it if we're feeling particularly nefarious that day, you know. So Bertie here is going to show you what the simulated effect of lag looks like in booting a player from the game. Would you mind, old chap?
Not at all. No, of course not. No. Right, what do I do?
You have to do that thing I showed you earlier, old chap. You know the trick I say.
Oh, the thing. Right, now, yes. Now, listen very carefully, everyone, because this is how it works. What I do, I make it no longer able to access the internet thus.
I see.
Now, I'm doing it at the moment as I speak, so pay attention. Once it's done, you see, I then wait until it tells me that I've been kicked, and then quickly I reconnect, very quickly indeed, and then I do something.
And then we shall see, old chap.
Yes, and then we shall see.
Bertie is currently disconnected from the server, although it may not look like it. His connection is actually inactive, Fedios, due to a client-side modification of sorts.
Here you go.
Oh, I say, are you there? Bertie's gone.
Yes.
Oh my word! It's the second Bertie, old chap. Goodness me, is that you, old boy?
Yes, it is me. Did it work?
Oh, I say, did you see that, Fedios? There was a ghost of Bertie standing inside Bertie chap, and I killed the ghost with my enchanted diamond sword. As a result, it spilled his drops all over the floor, but Bertie's still here.
Well, yes, I'm here. Hang on, those drops aren't mine. I didn't have that in there.
Yes, you do. Look at your inventory. Do you have a clock in your inventory, old chap?
No.
Check your pockets for a clock, I say.
No, I don't have any clocks.
Yes,
I've got a clock now.
you do have a clock. That's
What?
right. Show us the clock in your hand, quickly, so the chaps can see.
I'll prove it, yes. Hang on, wait a minute. Yes, here we are.
Yes, where's the clock? Come on, man. Now, as you can see, Bertie only had one clock because that was the clock I dropped earlier. But now it's been duplicated for real inside the game. As you can see, we both have a clock.
We most certainly do. Right,
That is very dangerous, old boy. Show us your clock, old chap.
Show us your clock. There we are.
Come on, there we go. As you can see.
Careful how you say that.
What does this mean,
Yes.
fellows? This
Yes.
is very potentially abusable. As you can see, because Bertie's ghost appeared and there was enough time for me to kill it, or indeed for Bertie to kill the said ghost, that means we have a definite duplication bug, which can be brought about unintentionally in some cases by bad connections. Now, of course, in some times when this bug occurs, you can actually walk around for up to a minute and see your ghost just standing there blinking off in space, you know.
Yes, indeed. So if you were on a server where your connection was somewhere else, as it were, then you could possibly stay in the game as the ghost for a lot longer.
Well, your ghost would stay in the game. You walk around independent of the ghost, and the ghost stands there by itself, but it doesn't actually affect you in any way. But, Fedels, there is a big but to this, I say. Very big but. And it's not this one, I say. Of course, Fedels, when you do this glitch, or if you do this glitch, by mistake or otherwise, there's a very real risk it could corrupt your save file and cause you to lose all your items, or so it has been reported. So indeed, be very careful if you're connecting to Minecraft servers with a bad connection, that this bug could strike at any moment.
It most certainly could if you lose the connection. Look, we should do this again to test it, right?
Well, you can, and while you're doing it, I'll tell them something else. Go ahead, old chap.
Okay, now I'll disconnect.
Right.
I'll be standing here as though I'm doing nothing for a while.
Yes. Now, also, Fails, apparently, in the older Bucket and Spigot Minecraft servers, this bug has purportedly been fixed, but just not in the standard and regular versions of Minecraft. And, of course, with the recent trouble surrounding Bucket, it may indeed be that more and more servers go over to the normal Minecraft server as opposed to Bucket, so this bug could become more and more prevalent, I think.
Here we go.
Right, there we go.
And,
Walk away out! Yes, indeed, the ghost Fedels! Look at that! It's Ghost Buddy! I just got him and he just went, you know!
Yes, you did, yes!
As you can see, Fedels, the ghost stands there and acts like a normal player. It even says Birdie Chap left the game down there, but actually, of course... Oh, I say, yes, you're gone, old boy! Look at that, I say!
Yes, I'm gone, but I'm not really!
But you're not really gone. As you can see, Game Show and Bertie are both online, yet Bertie's not showing in the player list. This is most strange, I say!
So on survival servers, you could just do this with your friend and just get loads and loads of free gear, or should I say...
Don't encourage them, old chap! You can't say that! Oh, that's not perfectly, I say. Now, Fedels, I must add, we do not encourage the use of this in any way, so don't go out there purposely trying to cause this bug. It's a very bad and scoundrelous thing to do.
Yes, but it can happen by accident.
If it happens by accident, we want you to be aware of what might happen and the potential risk of corruption to your save file. So we only recommend, good day sir, connecting to servers where you have a nice stable connection and you can be assured of a good gameplay experience.
Yes, indeed, yes. Or otherwise you could be in trouble, as it were.
You could be in lots of trouble. What have you been doing, old chap? Where are you?
Well, no, there's just a small problem.
What?
It's only a small problem. Just carry on.
What do you mean a problem, old chap?
Well, those chestnuts I was burning in the house.
What?
The house is on
fire!
fire!
Fire! What are we doing? The burning ice is burning down! What have you done? I say that!
Accident, quick!
What are you doing?
Fire station, quickly!
Fire brigade, get back out! Unscrew the thing! I'm doing something else, I say. I'm going to go to think about small than eggs. Squint and make it rain or something quick!
Oh!
That's a little...
It bugs me you'd accuse me of such a trick.